Disclaimer: this is an imaginary story. Please don't relate it with any idol or any other person. It's nothing related to anyone's life. It's pure work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. Whatever pics are shown in this story, they all have been taken from Google and Pinterest. The credit for them goes to their real owner. Storyline and voice are mine, so please don't copy that. Jimin, Cookie, baby, what are you doing at window? Cookie looked at Jimin with sad pout. Mama, Dada no come. Cookie waiting, but Dada no come. Dada lie, Cookie. Jimin smiled and kneeled down beside Cookie. It's not like that, baby. Cookie, no listen, Mama. Mama lie, Dada too. Jimin, Mama never lies. See, Mama brought milk for Cookie. Finish it fast. Cookie no want milk. Cookie want Dada. Dada no want Cookie. Dada no love Cookie. Dada love work. Jimin placed the glass of milk on the floor and sat there. Cookie is right. Dada only loves his work. Cookie sat on Jimin's lap and hugged him tightly. Mama, why Dada no love Cookie? Cookie love Dada so much, but Dada no time Cookie. Jimin while grazing Cookie's back. Yes, Dada has no time for us, but it doesn't mean Dada doesn't love us anymore. Cookie, Mama lie again. Mama save Dada. Jimin, Mama doesn't save Dada. Mama isn't lying. See, Cookie and Mama stay at home. Mama is doing all the housework. Cut off. Cookie help Mama. Jimin smiled. Yes, Cookie helps Mama a lot. That's why Mama quickly finished Mama's all the work. But Dada doesn't have Cookie, so Dada takes so much time to complete his work. Cookie, but Dada office so uncle aunts did no help Dada. Jimin, they do, but Dada's works are more now. Things hard. When we go on party or guest come at our home, then our works increase now. Would Cookie spend time with Mama when so many guests come? Cookie shook his head vigorously. No, Cookie busy play. Cookie no help Mama. Jimin, but does Cookie do this intentionally? Doesn't Cookie love Mama? No, Cookie loves Mama so much. Jimin, exactly that. Dada is busy in some extra works. Because of that, Dada doesn't get time for us. But it doesn't mean Dada doesn't love us. Dada is just busy. When Dada's work will finish, Dada again start spending time with Cookie. Cookie, really? Dada spend time Cookie? Jimin, of course Dada will. But if Cookie will be sad, then Dada will be sad too, and Dada can't work properly. Cookie, no, Cookie no sad. Cookie, wait, Dada work finish. Jimin ruffles Cookie's hair. That's like my strong baby. By then, Dada is busy. Mama is here for Cookie. Cookie can play with Mama. Cookie, Oti, Cookie no sad. Cookie, Mama play. Jimin, Cookie understands very soon. Give Cookie glass of milk. Now quickly finish the milk. Cookie has to become strong now. Cookie quickly took the glass from Jimin's hand and started drinking milk. He finished it in one go, and Jimin wiped his milk mustache by his sleeve. He picked him in his arms and started rocking him in the living room, and soon Cookie fell asleep. This was a Min family where Yunmin were living with their 2-year-old son Cookie, who was naughty but understanding too. Yoongi was a CEO of his own company and had so much work pressure. Recently, he got a big project and he was working day and night on it, forgetting about his hunger, family, and himself too. But it doesn't mean he didn't love his family. He loved a lot but unintentionally ignored them. Jimin was understanding and supportive husband. He handled the things maturely without creating any scene. He was calm and composed. He never created unnecessary buzz. He managed everything alone, just like how maturely he handled Cookie, who was feeling so sad. At 1:30, Yoongi hadn't arrived. Cookie was sleeping in Yunmin's room, and Jimin was reading the book while laying down on the couch. Yoongi quietly unlocked the door and not wanted to disturb Jimin's sleep. He was going to his room, but suddenly lights turned on. Yoongi stopped at his place and turned around. "Why are you still awake?" said by walking towards Jimin. Jimin, "Because I know my careless husband is so tired of to serve food for himself and would sleep by empty stomach. Come and first have dinner, then change." Yoongi grabbed Jimin's arm and pulled him towards himself. "You know me better than I know myself." Cupped Jimin's face by one hand, creased his cheek by his thumb. "How can you do this?" Jimin, "Because I took a vow at our wedding to take care of you." Lightly pushed him. "Now come with me, I'm reheating the food." Yoongi smiled and bowed. "As you say, my highness." Jimin served Yoongi's food and he had it while talking with Jimin and sharing his talk and listening Jimin's. Yoongi changed his clothes and laid down on the bed and pulled sleepy Cookie on his chest and patted his back. Yoongi kissed Cookie's top of the head. "Dada is so sorry, Cookie." "Dada doesn't forget Cookie. Dada is just little busy. Very soon Dada's work will finish and Dada will take Cookie and Mama on long vacation." So Jimin was recording him. "What are you doing? Why are you recording me? Don't you wanna sleep? It's already 2 in the morning. Come fast." "Jimin, I'm recording this for Cookie. He should know how much his dada love him." Jimin recorded a video for Cookie to show him how much Yoongi loves him, then slept in Yoongi's arms. Time skipped after few days. Days passed, but instead of decreasing, Yoongi's work increased more. Now he got less time for Jimin and Cookie. Right now, Jimin was driving the car and Cookie was sitting beside him on passenger seat. They were going to airport to pick Yoongi's sister Minji and her daughter Sarah. He was on call with Yoongi, which was connected on car system. Cookie, "Mama, Tata call again." Jimin, while driving, "Now what does he forget? I swear if he tells me one more work, I will straight go to his company and burn it." Cookie giggles, "Mama looks so cute." Jimin, eyes on road. Mama is mad, not cute, baby. Picked Yoongi's call. Now, what did you forget, Min Jungi? I swear, if you tell me any last minute work, cut off. Cookie, Mama, foo foo, Tata, fish. Mama, angry, no cute. Looked at Jimin, who was driving. Right, Mama? Jimin, right. Jungi, you both are talking. That means you still haven't left for airport. Nuna's flight is about to land. Jimin, Min, useless Jungi. Do you think we have wings that we reach the at airport by flying? I'm driving, and for your kind information, airport is opposite side of our home and road isn't my dad's. Here is so much traffic. I can't disappear, everyone. Jungi, why are you getting mad? I just called you. Cut off. Jimin, yeah, I know you just called me to trust fate more. How can you forget to tell me about Nuna's arrival? Jungi, she told me a week ago, but out of work it slipped from my mind. Sorry. Jimin, sorry my foot. Now she will think I purposely come late to pick her. Jungi, she won't say anything to you. I will call her and apologize. Jimin, no need to do anything. You already did a lot of favor. Jungi mumbled, sorry. Jimin angrily cut the call and drove off to airport. Minji's flight already landed. She was angrily waiting for Jimin while fanning herself by her hand, and beside her, her 4 years old daughter, Sarah, who was a carbon copy of her mom, dramatically fanning herself while making faces. Sarah, Mom, when will Jimin uncle come? Sarah is feeling so hot. Minji, I wish I have the answer of your question. Dad, Jimin is slower than a turtle. Jimin, looking here and there while holding Cookie's hand. Cookie, did you see Nuna and Sarah somewhere? Cookie, Cookie, Mama, there's loud aunt and loud Nuna. Pointed his finger to Minzy and Sarah. Jimin, shh, don't say this. She's your aunt and Luna, said by walking towards them. Cookie, but Mama, that aunt's so loud. Cookie's poor ear cry. Jimin, keep quiet and walk fast. Went to Minzy and Sarah. Hello Luna. Hello Sarah. Looked at Cookie. Cookie, put 90 degree. Hello aunt. Hello Luna. Minzy, no need to do formalities. Do you know we are waiting here for you from so long and you show up now? Take the bags. OMG. It's so hot here. Left. Sarah gave her handbag to Cookie. Mom, Sarah is melting. Left. Cookie looked up in the sky. Mama, where's sun go? Why Cookie no see sun? Jimin, while dragging the trolley bags. Cookie, it's winter. You can't see sun. Cookie, then how loud aunt and loud Nonna melting? Cookie's no melting? Jimin, Minzy shouted. Jimin, will you come or should I drive by myself? Cookie, Mama, loud aunt drive no key. Jimin, shh. Coming, Nuna. Cookie gave them perfect name, Loud. They both were loud and dramatic. They could never be happy, at least not from Jimin. Satisfying them was next to impossible. Whole road they both were talking and complaining. Minzy, what's this, Jimin? You haven't prepared my and Sarah's room? Jimin, Nuna, it will be prepared soon. Actually, Yoongi forgot to tell me about your arrival. Minji, don't blame my brother. He is so good, so you are using him. You know this very well. He will easily take your blame on himself. He must have informed you, but you, being careless, forget it. Accept your mistake rather than blaming my innocent brother. Jimin, I'm not lying, Luna. Yoongi really forgot to inform me. Minzy showed Jimin her hand. Stop arguing. It will be better if you move your hands than your tongue. Sarah, Uncle, put fresh lilies in Sarah's room. Sarah loves lily. Jimin, but Nona likes roses. Sarah is talking about Sarah's room, not mom's. Jimin, do you want your separate room? Minzy, of course she does. She is now 4 years old. She needs her separate room. Jimin, but Nona, other room isn't clean. Minzy, Jimin, you are insane. Give Sarah Cookie's room. Cookie, no room. Cookie, sleepy, mama, dada. Minzy, you, how can you allow Cookie to sleep in your room? Cookie, no loudly. Jimin, shh. Minzy, what did he say? Jimin, nothing, Luna. You both relax. I will prepare your room. Left. Time skipped after 3 days. 3 days passed. Minji and Sarah's demands weren't letting the need to stop. They didn't do a single work but complained about everything. They always spread the house and Jimin and Cookie always arranged it. Sarah spread Cookie's toys. Ew, Cookie doesn't have any interesting toy. Cookie, while picking his toy and placing it in box. Nuna, no throw Cookie's toy. Mama say good boy, no throw toys. Sarah, but Sarah is a girl. Sarah can't do anything. Nobody can stop Sarah. So a toy piano, which Yoongi gifted Cookie on his second birthday. Cookie picked the toy piano. No, Luna, no take piano. Sarah tried to snatch piano. Sarah can do anything. Now Sarah wants this. Give it to Sarah. Cookie, no, Cookie, no, give. They both started pulling toy piano and suddenly Sarah snatched it from Cookie's hand and it slipped from her hand and broke. Sarah got panicked and pushed Cookie and ran from there. Cookie fell on broken piano and its broken pieces stuck in his hands. He started crying loudly. Jimin saw Minji, who was going somewhere. Nuna, are you going somewhere? Minji, I'm going out. Jimin, but haven't you called your friends home? Minji, oh, I forgot to tell you that now we decided to meet somewhere else. Jimin, Nuna, if there was any change in the plan, then you should have informed me before. I already prepared the lunch of 12 people. What will I do with it? Minji, throw it away. It's not like we have any lack. Yeah, I forgot it in my work. I'm not free like you. No need to talk with me like this. It's not by your money. It's my brother's money, means mine. Jimin closed his eyes and tried hard to control his anger. When will you come? Minji, Jimin, you better stay in your limits. It's my brother's house, means my house. I can come here anytime. You are nothing to question me. You are just an outsider, so stay in your limits. and order whatever Sarah wants to eat, angrily left, slamming the door behind her. Jimin, while clenching his fist, I swear she's now getting my nerves. Cookie came there while crying, Mama, Mama. Jimin turned around. Cookie bent on his knees. What happened, baby? Why are you crying? Cookie showed Jimin his broken piano and hand where piano's small pieces stuck. Hurts. Jimin shocked. How did it happen? Wiped Cookie's tears. Don't cry. Mama will apply ointment. It won't hurt, okay? Cookie. No, na. Briggy, and bush cookie. Jimin shouted. Sarah, come here fast. Sarah came there with attitude. What happened? Why are you shouting Sarah's name? Sarah is so busy. Jimin, why did you push Cookie and break his piano? Cookie is your younger brother. You shouldn't push him. See, he got hurt. Sarah shouted, Uncle, don't shout at Sarah. It was Cookie's fault. Cookie was snatching it. Cookie, no, na. Throw Cookie's toy. Cookie picking toys. Sarah, if Cookie hadn't snatched it, it wouldn't break. So fault is Cookie's. Jimin, Sarah, I don't want any argument. First you touched Cookie's toy without his permission, then pushed him. Say sorry to him. Sarah won't say sorry. Jimin crossed arm. Why? Sarah's mom said we aren't born to say sorry. We are born to rule, and fault is always others. So Cookie should say sorry to Sarah for wasting Sarah's precious time. Uncle and Cookie are so annoying. Don't disturb Sarah. Left. Jimin was looking at Sarah with furious eyes. He was controlling himself for not bursting on her as she was also a child, but now things are getting out of his hands. He decided to talk with Hyungi. Time skipped at night. Everyone had their dinner. Cookie was sleeping in their room. Hyungi was working in his laptop. Jimin entered his room after completing all the work. Jimin, Hyungi, I need to talk with you. Hyungi, not now, Jimin. Tomorrow is a meeting and I had to complete this presentation tonight. I don't have time. Jimin, I will take only few minutes. It's really urgent, otherwise I will never disturb you. Hyungi, still working on laptop. Say, I'm listening. Jimin, Nona and Sarah are getting out of control. You know what Nona did today? Hyungi, still working. No. Jimin, she told me to prepare food for 12 people and then told me to throw it. She didn't think it's necessary to inform me if plan had cancelled. Hyungi, oh. Jimin, not only this, Sarah broke Cookie's piano which you gifted him on his second birthday and pushed him too. Looked at Hyungi, who was busy in his work. Hyungi, are you listening? Hyungi, yes, I'm listening. Sarah is a little girl. She didn't mean to break it. This might have happened by mistake. Sarah and Cookie are children. They might be playing and she might be pushed him playfully, not intentionally. It's normal in small children. Jimin closed Hyungi's laptop. It's not normal. Hyungi, she pushed him intentionally. She cut off. Hyungi, Jimin, what did you do? I'm working on important presentation. I haven't even saved it. Stop being dramatic, Jimin. Stop complaining over small things. Nona and Sarah are here for few days. Let them live peacefully. Don't become problematic. I have so many work to do. I can't sit here and listen your useless complaints. I will buy new piano for Cookie. I can't slap my niece. She's equal to Cookie for me. Let me do my work peacefully. I'm already stressed out. I'm working on this project from few weeks. Don't give me more stress. Jimin opened the laptop, showed him a screen. Here is your the most important presentation. I didn't shut it completely. I placed my hand in between and just lowered the screen. I know the value of your work. He picked Cookie in his arms, who was sleeping on the bed, and left the room. Yoongi slowly shook his head and rubbed his temple, then again he started working on his presentation. Time skipped at next day. Jimin didn't say anything. He didn't even speak a single word. He was just working his work, and Cookie was with him all the time. He was also quiet. Minzy, Jimin, my some friends are coming at dinner, so prepare the dishes of 15 people. Gave him the list. My friends are very classy, so make sure all the dishes should be perfect. I wrote the dishes name. Prepare all these things. You are living here free. You shouldn't have any problem for serving us. Jimin looked at her and stood up from the couch. Of course not, Nuna. As you already reminded me that it's your house and I'm just an outsider, so. Minzy, annoyed. So what? Speak clearly. I don't have time to waste on you. Jimin, neither I want, Nuna. I just want you to do all the chopping and cleaning work. I will prepare all the dishes perfectly. Minzy, excuse me? What did you say? Jimin, exactly what you heard, Nuna. I said do all the chopping and cleaning work. I will prepare the dishes. Minzy, how dare you to say me to do work? Do you think I'm your servant? Jimin, neither I am. Minzy, it's your work for us. Minzy, it's your work for serving us. Jimin, why? Minzy, because you are Yoongi's husband. Jimin, exactly, Nuna. I'm Min Yoongi's husband, Min Jimin, not your maid whom you ordered. If you want me to cook for your friends, then help me in preparation. Otherwise, take your friends in any hotel. Minzy, how dare you talk with me like this? Have you forgotten your place? Jimin, I never have forgotten my place, but maybe you did. I'm just reminding you who I am. Yoongi came there. What's happening here? Jimin, how are you talking with Nona? What's wrong with you? Minzy went to Yoongi. Yoongi, look how your so-called husband is disrespecting your Nona in your own house. Yoongi, I'm sorry, Nona, from his behalf. Minzy, what sorry? I just told him to prepare food for my friends. I invited them for dinner and he's denying. Jimin, correction, Nuna. I never denied. I just told you to help me. Yoongi, Jimin, what's the problem? Prepare the food. You did it every day. Jimin, that's the problem, Yoongi. I did all the work without complaining. Because it's my house. I did that by my will. I'm not maid. It's not only your house, it's my house too. By the time you made me wear your name's wedding ring, your everything became mine. I'm not here to take anyone's order. I respected and bore my responsibilities enough. She reminded me that I am an outsider and it's her house. Then come and help me in kitchen. What's the shame in working in your own house? If she wants to show her rights, then let her bear. the responsibilities too. And and what can I expect from her when my own husband is calling me dramatic and problematic? I came to talk with you, not complain. You can buy 1,000 pianos for cooking, but those will be worthless because the piano which Sarah purposely broke was very dear to Cookie. You should at least talk with her, but no, for you, your work was more important. If you work in office, then I am not free. I work in home just for one day stay at home and handle it. You will understand how much free I am and busy you are. Stay here. Grabbed Cookie's hand. Let's go, Cookie. Yoongi panicked and grabbed Jimin's hand. Where are you going? No, you can't leave me. I'm sorry. Jimin yanked his hand. I'm not leaving you. I need some time. I'm feeling so suffocated here. Don't worry, I won't give you divorce. But I seriously need to refresh my mind before it blasts. Cookie looked at Yoongi. Dada no come Cookie, Mama. Cookie show mat. Let's go, Mama. Lift. Minzy looked at Yoongi, who was sitting on the couch. Why are you sitting here? Go and bring him back. Who will prepare food and clean the house? Yoongi, I know him very well. He won't come back this easily. By the time he will be back, you can handle the house. After all, it's your own house. Minzy, you, me and handling the house? No ways. We are heading back. I can't do this much work. I'm not made like Jimin. Sarah, baby, pack our bags. We will go back to our house by tonight's flight. I'm booking the flight tickets. Left. Yoongi sadly chuckled. She can't do a single thing and pointing out Jimin's mistake. I should have listened to Jimin yesterday. I triggered him. Now he won't forgive me this easily. Stupid me. I badly hurt him this time. Minzy and Sarah left the house. Yoongi was sitting on the couch while holding his forehead and regretting for blaming Jimin without any reason. I seriously don't think we need anyone to protect us or fight for us. We are enough capable to take stand for ourselves. If you once lose your self-respect and bend down, then people won't take much time to make you mad. So realize your self-worth before it's too late. You can't give divorce because it's the last option, but at least you can leave him for few days until he realizes your self-worth. By the way, tell me, what would you do if you were on Jimin's place? Minzy's type of people won't change, so it's worthless to expect anything from them. I saw so many cases like this. Have you? Jiminy Street came to a house and pressed the doorbell, but no one opened the door. He was already very mad. He was pressing the doorbell until someone opened the door. Cookie was covering his ears by both the hands tightly. He knew his mama was very angry and wouldn't listen to anyone. A tall man opened the door by limping. Minnie, you here and at this time? Is everything alright? Jimin angrily. Why can't I come here? Now this is also not my house. No, I didn't mean I was. Jimin pushed him and went inside. Cookie, Mama, wait, Cookie is coming too. Ran inside but bumped with another man who was holding a pink slipper and fell. Ah! Cookie, sorry baby, I didn't see you. Are you alright? Cookie. Ginny, Cookie's fine, but why Ginny sleep her hand? Jimin. That is for Juni. But what happened? Minnie was looking so mad. I called him, but he didn't say anything. Looked at June. Juni, did you say anything to Minnie? June went to him while limping. I didn't dare to say anything to you. So how would I dare to say anything to Minnie, who is so sweet? Jin, offended. What do you mean? I'm not sweet? Kim freaking Nam June, you dare to insult me? Said by raising his hand. June again started running. I didn't dare to insult you, baby. You're getting mad without any reason. Jin, while chasing him, without any reason? Do you think I'm dumb like you? I don't understand anything. You called me sweet. Do you think I'm not sweet? If I'm not sweet, that means I'm bitter. Bitter means ugly. That means... Dramatically took a breath and looked at June. You dare to call worldwide handsome ugly? Now you are gone. You better prepare your funeral. June. I didn't. June. I just said Minnie so sweet. Jin was throwing sleepers on June from a shoe rack, and June was trying hard to save himself, but badly failed. Suddenly a little boy came there by holding a bucket of popcorn. Cookie, you came here? Cookie looked at the boy. Titi, Junny, Chinny fighting, and Titi eating popcorn. Very bad. Fighting wrong. Let's go save Junny. No, that's a big mistake. Mama is so angry. If Titi will go to save Dada, Mama will stop Titi, strawberries and beat poor Titi too. Cookie should also not go to Mama. Grabbed Cookie's hand. Come and watch movie together. See, Titi has popcorn too. Cookie. But Junie, don't worry about Tata. Come and sit. Dragged him in the corner and said, Cookie. Titi, why Cookie sit here? Hello, TV. Looked here and there. But the best movie is playing here. Cookie again looked here and there. Well, Cookie no see. Cookie eyes no working. Cutely rubbed his eyes. No, Cookie's eyes are working properly. There is the best movie. Pointed his finger on Namjoon. Cookie should only enjoy the movie and eat popcorn. Cookie while eating popcorn. But why Ginny mad Junie? Because Dada did so many mistakes. Cookie. What mistakes? Dada forget to praise Mama's worldwide handsome face. Dada forget to call Mama. Dada forget to eat Mama's food, which Mama sent Dada in Dada's office. Dada came home late and cancelled the dinner and movie plan. Dada spread the whole wardrobe, which Mama arranged neatly just few moments ago. Dada broke Mama's favorite RJ mug. Dada put RJ and Titi's tiger together in washing machine because Dada spilled coffee on them. But Titi's tiger ate Mama's RJ. Dada forget to bring something which Mama told Dada to bring. that the smiled at Titi's teacher, and Dada's biggest mistake, that the cancelled the vacation trip without informing Mama. Now Mama is so mad and Dada is running away from Mama. Cookie, while counting on his tiny baby fingers. 10, Juni, 10 mistakes. T nodded his head vigorously. That's why Mama is so angry. Mama prepared this much tasty popcorn and said today Mama will show Titi the best movie. They both were enjoying while eating popcorns, and Namjoon's bickering were continued. Suddenly, Jimin angrily came there. Joon was the mafia king with whom everyone feared, but he feared by his love his husband Jin. For him, he was ready to do anything. With Jin, he was never a mafia. Jimin was Jin's cousin and spoiled by Namjoon. Whenever he had some problem, he straight came to Namjoon mansion, not to his parents' house. He knew in front of Namjoon he didn't need to act mature. He could stay here like their first child. Namjoon never left any chance to pamper him. They treated him like their own child. He could do here anything without being judged. Jimin, I will get peace in this house or not? You both are so noisy. I am trying to sleep but can't because of both of you. I think I should leave from here too. About to leave. June quickly grabbed his arm. No, you don't need to go anywhere. Jin through the sleepers. Yes, we won't make any noise. Nobody disturbs you. Go and sleep peacefully. Jimin didn't say anything and left. Soon they all heard loud slam. Everyone covered their ears. Tea got scared and popcorn bucket fell from his hand. Everyone started picking the popcorns from floor and placing it in the bucket. June, while picking popcorns, I never saw Minnie this much mad before. Jin, me too. He used to be so chaotic and soft spoken. I'm sure something might have happened. June, maybe he had ugliest fight with Hyungi. Jin, maybe he seems deeply hurt. T looked at Cookie. Cookie, what happened to Minnie? Why is Minnie so angry? Cookie, loud aunt and loud Nonna, the sweet mama. June, who is loud aunt and Nonna who dare to persuade her Minnie? Cookie, Dada's sister. Loud aunt so bad. Loud Nonna breaky Cookie is piano. Dada say no. Loud Nonna say mama. Mama mad Dada. Mama, Cookie, come to Titi's house. Jin, oh, so that's the matter. Cookie, Dada is so bad. Cookie, no talk Dada. T stood up. That mini cat made Minnie sad. Titi won't leave him. Titi will beat him. Wait, Titi is coming with Mama's pink frying pan. Cookie grabbed his hand. No, Mama say fighting bad. No fighting. T again sat beside Jin. Oh, T. June, Minnie's hurt this time. There is no use to talk with him. First, let his anger calm down. Then we will talk with him and figure out what happened and what can we do. Jin, that will be good. Time skipped at midnight. Jimin was sleeping in his room from the evening and Cookie was sleeping in Namjoon's room with Titi. Yoongi couldn't stay alone without Jimin and Cookie, so he came to Namjoon's mansion after checking Jimin in his parents' house. All the security guard knew Yoongi, so they didn't stop him. Yoongi climbed through pipe and jumped inside Jimin's room. He saw Jimin was sleeping peacefully. He slowly lay down beside him and slept. Jimin turned his side and found Yoongi was sleeping beside him. He didn't say anything and kicked him. He fell on the floor. Jimin turned on the lights and picked the lamp. Yoongi screamed loudly. Yoongi, what are? Immediately stood up after seeing lamp in Jimin's hand. Baby, what are you doing? Jimin, you coward man! What are you doing in my bed? It's my house, not yours. Get out from here. Yoongi, I was just sleeping. You know na, I can't sleep without you. I didn't even touch you. Jimin, dare to touch me? I will chop your fingers. Threw the lamp on him. Yoongi, Yoongi saved himself. Jimin was still so mad and yelling. Something was in Namjoon's house. Whoever stayed here became so loud and violent. Hearing loud voice, Namjoon ran to Jimin's room and found Yoongi was there as Jimin was ready to throw wash on him. Yoongi, I knew it. You would definitely come. Yoongi hid behind June and looked at Jin. Hyang, what did you do with my calm and peace lover Jimin? How did he turn so violent? Jimin, violent? What are you doing here? Jin picked the vase from Jimin's hand. Leave it, Minnie. You may hurt yourself. Jimin, Hyang, give me back wash. Today I will break his head. June, leave it, Minnie. You aren't expert of throwing the things. First you should take training from Jinny, then attempt this dangerous thing. Looked at Jin with a smile, but quickly turned his head to Yoongi after seeing Jin's glare. Yoongi, how dare you to come here? Yoongi, I only came to meet Jimin. Jimin, why? I am dramatic and problematic now. Jin widened his eyes. Dramatic and problematic? Jimin looked at Jin. Yes, Hyang, you know, his sister and daughter came to our house few days ago. She didn't like me. She only blamed me. I let it go, brushing it off. But yesterday he told me to cook lunch for 12 people, and when I made, she told me to throw because now her plan changed. She told me that it wasn't my house, it was her brother's house, and I'm just an outsider. Her daughter Sarah broke Cookie's piano, which Yoongi gifted him on his second birthday. She purposely pushed Cookie too, and Cookie got hurt. Both mother and daughter fed up us. All the time they shouted and complained. They spread whole house all the time. Me and Cookie rearranged the things. They both were treating us their servants. At night when I tried to talk with him, he said I'm dramatic and problematic. I'm complaining over small things. Hanks, you tell me, how would I stay silent and bear if others are trying to humiliate us and hurt my son? Jin, I would probably kill that person who dared to hurt my TT. Jimin, right? But I didn't say anything to her. Today she told me to cook dinner for 15 people. I only told her to do all the chopping and cleaning things. She got offended. She started shouting and reminding me that I was living free there. It was her house. I was her maid. Looked at Yoongi, and this coward man came there, but instead of supporting me, took his sister's side and told me to prepare 15 people's food. I was creating buzz. He didn't say anything to his sister, but stopping me. Mean coward Yoongi, you better stay away from my eyesight, otherwise I will definitely kill you. I married a spineless man for whom his husband and son have no value. His sister was disrespecting me and treating me like a maid, and he was standing there but said nothing. What do you think? I will cry and beg for your mercy? Get out from here. I'm not in your house, it's my house. Jimin was angrily yelling and spitting out his anger, which was building up inside him. He wasn't giving Yoongi a chance to say anything. Namjoon was silent and hearing everything. First time they saw Jimin's this side. He never took out his anger and frustration before. He was an understanding person, but now his bearing capacity was full, so he burst out. Yoongi, no, it's not the truth. I didn't say anything to Nona Jimin, because she is your sister. I don't wanna listen to your any excuse. Get lost from my eyesight. Yoongi, no, just listen to me once. Jin looked at June and signaled him to take Yoongi outside. June shared a nod. Yoongi, let's go outside. Yoongi, no, I just want to talk. June dragged him outside. Jin, Minnie, he left. Now relax. Patted his head. Calm down. It's your house. It's not your fault. Do you want water? Jimin, no Hyang, I just want peace. Jin, alright, I'm going. Relax yourself. June took Yoongi outside of the house for a walk. Yoongi wasn't ready to come out. He wanted to talk with Jimin. Yoongi, Hyang, leave me. June, stop shouting. You need fresh air. Yoongi, I only need my Jimin. He misunderstood me. June forcefully made him sit on the bench. Sit here. Yoongi, Hyang, you aren't understanding. June, nobody can understand me better than your situation. How long you'll know Jimin? Yoongi, 4 years, 1 year dating and 3 years of marriage. June, I know him from 10 years. When me and Ginny were in college and dating, I never saw Minnie this much mad before. He always tried to solve the things. If he is this much mad, then there must be some big reason behind it. Yoongi, he misunderstood me. June, what misunderstand? Did he say anything wrong? Didn't all those things happen which he said? Did he exaggerate anything? Yoongi, no, he didn't, and I'm sure there must be lots of things which he hasn't shared yet. June, then what misunderstanding are you talking about? Yoongi, exhale deeply. Leave it. You won't understand. June, if I didn't understand, then I didn't leave the window of Minnie's room open and told my guards to let you come inside. I knew it. You would definitely come. You married just 3 years ago, whereas I married 7 years ago. I have more experience of married life than you. There is nothing which I can't understand. If there was someone else except you, by now I would have broken his bones for hurting my Minnie. Yoongi, I didn't say anything to Nona, not because she was right and Jimin was wrong. I knew Jimin was right. I didn't say anything to her because I know her very well. There was no point to say anything to her. She would never accept her mistake. Jimin was an understanding person. I thought shutting Jimin would be easy. I just didn't want any drama, but I messed up badly. I didn't expect this behavior from Jimin. June, Yoongi, do you know what you are saying? Is being an understanding and a supportive crime. He never complained before, but it didn't mean he would never. He came to talk with you, but you didn't listen him. As far as I know, he never complained. If he did, then it definitely not a small thing. You called him dramatic and problematic. Your sister was disrespecting your husband and you didn't say a single word. Why? Minnie is your husband and your sister called him an outsider. How could she? How could you listen it? If I was at your place, I would never listen it, no matter who says it. You married Minnie, not one night stand. What kind of man are you if you can't say right to right and wrong to wrong? Yoongi, I realized my mistake and I'm sorry. Cut off. June, sorry. Can a simple word fix anything? Yoongi, no. June, then why are you saying it? Do you know so many proposals came for Minnie? My own brother wanted to marry him, but he said he loved you. He didn't hesitate to refuse all the proposals and married you. He took care of your house, your child, your needs, your works. He forgot himself for you. He did everything just for you. His whole world revolved around you. He gave everything to make your house a home, and still he is an outsider. Why? Why is he still an outsider after giving himself to you? Just because he is a homemaker, that means he is staying free and your maid. Tell me how much you pay him. Which maid work at the cost of their self respect? Shunki, no, he isn't an outsider. That was his own house. June, then why didn't you say this to your sister? Why didn't you stop her? Why didn't you tell her that he was your husband, not a maid? Shunki, I didn't want any drama. June, then why did you come here to create drama? Go back to your house and sleep. Shungi, no, I want my husband. I love him. June, what type of love is this which only came out in the closed door but never came out to protect your husband's dignity? Love means respect, trust, and loyalty. Minnie already proved it, but you failed. Your sister dared to disrespect Minnie because you stayed silent and let her treat Minnie like a maid. You never respected Minnie. If you do, you never tolerate a single word against him. You should be glad that Minnie only told your sister to help in the kitchen and didn't throw her out of the house after disrespecting him. If there would be Ginny, he would throw you and your sister both out of the house. My brother once raised his voice on Ginny and he didn't let him come until he learned his lesson. Yoongi, you got a rare gem, don't kick it. Minnie's humbleness and goodness isn't his weakness. He tolerated because he knew the value of relationship. He left his house, family, everything just for you. Now it's your responsibility to give him that respect and place which he deserves. Today, what you do, Cookie will learn and behave same. I'm not giving you lecture, I'm sharing my 10 years of relationship experience with you. Minnie doesn't want much, just give him respect, your time, love, support, not in closed door in front of whole world. I'm a mafia king, whole world feared by me, but I let Ginny rule over me. He is happy in his small world. He loves to dominate me and I let him do. I can tame him in just one command. Bending down is very important in relationship. Always one person shouldn't bend down. Minnie is deeply hurt because his husband didn't support him. Don't let the love become a suffocation. Today Minnie only leave your house. Tomorrow he can leave you too. Nothing is more important than self-respect. If you keep neglecting him, then be ready to sign on divorce papers. Yungi, no, please don't say this. I can't afford to lose him. No, I truly love him. I'm ready to do anything to correct my mistake. June, then don't say it. Prove it. I present bottom as wife here because in BL relationship, bottoms are treated as wife. Isn't it a normal case? How easily everyone reminds wife that it's not their house. They are treated as a free maid, but husbands never take stand for them and expect the respect and bear the humiliation just because they are understanding. Parents say, this isn't your house. In-laws says, this isn't your house. If both aren't their house, then why do they expect them to do work? By which right? Can't a housewife deserve respect? There, June was busy in realizing Yoongi his mistake, and here Tea Cook and Jin were busy in feeding Jimin his dinner. Jimin, yeah, I said, nah, I'm not hungry. Please leave me alone. Jin, and I also said I'm not going anywhere until you finish the food. Cookie, Mama, she no food. Mama, no sleepy. Cookie, hungry. Mama's tummy say cookie food. Tea, sitting on the bed and grabbing Jimin's one arm. Titi also heard. Minnie has to finish everything. Wasting food is disrespect. Tea Cook pressed Jimin's cheeks. Jimin looked at Jin. Hang, you didn't do good by waking up them. Jin, I'm your Hang. I know very well how to handle you. I brought my 2 bodyguards. Now open your mouth. Jimin, okay, opened his mouth but suddenly closed. Hang. Jin, don't worry. I already served Yoongi's food. Once he will return, I will give him. In anger, too, you can't forget to think about him. Jin, Jimin, do you forget Junhyang? Jin, fed Jimin a bite. I don't have patience like you. Jimin, yeah, you first beat him, then apply ointment. Jin, when things can sort out by beating, then why do I waste time in talking? And anyways, June only understand my pink frying pan's language, said Cecily. Jimin, yeah, why not? You are so proud of beating Mafia King. Poor Hang, how does he bear you? Jin, while feeding Jimin with so much love, care and respect. Jimin, that's true. Hang, do you think I overreact? I mean, out of anger, I said so much which I shouldn't say. Jin, no, you didn't. You weren't loud, you weren't dramatic, you didn't overreact, you only released your anger. There was nothing wrong. You should have done a long ago. You should know that you are also a human being. You have feelings which can hurt. Jimin, but Yoongi was stressed out. He didn't mean to hurt me. I should understand his situation. Jin, Minnie, first decide you are mad or not. Jimin, don't know Hyang, I'm so confused. At that time I was so mad because of Nona and Sarah, and now, Jin, now Your anger calmed down. You are feeling relaxed. So you are feeling guilty. Jimin bite his lower lip. Hmm, Jin, that's the problem of you understanding people. First react, then feeling guilty to hurt others. I can never understand you, Mini. You are so unpredictable. Is there anyone who can relate with Jimin except me? First I shout for right things, then whole day feeling guilty for overreact and hurt others, which not at all overreact. That was necessary. I'm just too complicated to understand. Time skipped after some times. Yungi slowly opened the door and peeked inside. He saw Jimin was scrolling his mobile. Jimin, while looking at his mobile, will you come inside or just stand there and peek? Yungi came inside and stood in front of him. Are you still angry? Jimin placed his mobile on the bed. Shouldn't I? Yungi, yes, you should. Jimin, then why are you asking? Yungi, sorry. Jimin, I know Junhyang might have given you a long lecture, so there is no use of repeating it. I don't want to listen sorry. Accept it. If you have anything to say, then speak. Yungi, I just want to ask when will you come back home? Jimin, whose home? Yungi, ours. Jimin, do you think after hearing I'm maid and an outsider I will return with you? Yungi, no, but I know now your anger is calmed down, so. Jimin, no, I lived enough of maid's life. I want to enjoy pampering in my house. Anyways, I'm dramatic and problematic now. Yungi, no, 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 you aren't dramatic and problematic. I'm an idiot and duffer who said this to you. Tell me, what should I do to compensate? Jimin, divorce. Yungi looked at Jimin. Really? I hurt you this much that now you want divorce from me? A tear rolled down through his cheek. Jimin, now why are you crying? When you have time to speak, then you didn't say anything and now you are crying. Don't you think I will forgive you by seeing your guilt? Yungi, look down. Sorry. Jimin, go back to home and take care of it. I will myself return with cookie whenever I want. You will neither call me nor come here to meet us. Yungi, okay. Yungi left from there without saying anything. He just strokes Cookie's hairs, who was sleeping next to Jimin. Time skipped after a month. Jimin and Cookie had been staying with Namjin for a month. Neither they contacted with Yungi nor Yungi did. He missed Jimin and Cookie so much and yearned for them. Yungi sitting on the floor while holding Jimin and Cookie's photo frame. I'm sorry. When you both want my attention and time, I was busy in my work, but now I understood your pain. I understood how it feels when you wait for someone and for their attention, but they neglect you. Please come back now. I really miss you. I promise I will never ignore you. I will always come back home early and spend my time with you. I understood handling house is so difficult, although I have to cook, clean, and laundry for only one person, but still it's so hard. At least let me hear your voice. I'm dying to hear both of your voice. Curled up on the floor while holding the photo frame. Yoongi was feeling so guilty and lonely. He never thought He would be yearned to hear his husband and son's voice. After spending a month without them, he realized their worth. He realized what they meant for him. Suddenly, Hyungi felt a pat on his shoulder and he looked upward with teary eyes. Hyungi, I miss Jimin and Cookie this much that now I started imagining them. I wish they are real. Tears rolled down through his cheeks. Cookie wiped Hyungi's tears by his tiny baby hands. Dada, no cry, cry. Cookie, no like cry, cry, Dada. Cookie want happy, happy, Dada. Hyungi, now I can hear you too. What happened to me? Jimin wiped Hyungi's tears. I didn't know you would welcome us by tears. I thought you would be so happy to see us, but here you are crying. Cookie, let's go back. Dada isn't happy to see us. Cookie, Utti, stood up and grabbed Jimin's finger by his full hand. Hyungi stood up and tightly back hugged Jimin, who was ready to go. No! Please don't go. I want both of you. This 1 month without both of you spent like century. I'm sorry. I won't hurt you again. Please don't go. Jimin smiled and turned around. Did you realize your mistake? Hyungi nodded his head vigorously like a child. Yes. Jimin, do you realize our worth? Hyungi nodded his head vigorously. Yes, you both are my life. Jimin, will you ever take us for granted? Hyungi shook his head vigorously. Never ever. Jimin, whose house is this? Hyungi, ours. Jimin, who am I? Hyungi, my husband. Jimin, what will you do if anyone try to disrespect me? Hyungi, I will immediately stop them and take action. Cookie, Mama, Tata learned. Cookie, no mad Tata. Hugged Hyungi tightly. Cookie, love Tata so much. Jimin, and Cookie's mama too. I forgive you, Hyungi. Hugged him. Hyungi hugged him tightly. Thank you so much. I promise I will become a good husband and never let anyone to treat you like maid. I cleaned whole house. Cookie, I brought new piano for you. I called to Nona and scolded her too. Jimin, you really learned your lesson. Now get ready. We are going out for dinner. Namjoon, Hanks and TT are waiting for us. Cookie, yes, party party ya. Finally, Min family again reunited. Jimin wasn't mad, but if he forgave Hyungi and returned at that day, then Hyungi would never realize their worth. Now, Hyungi would never forget this lesson. Sometimes you have to take tough decisions for your self-respect and dignity. No matter how busy life gets, listening to the people you love is never a waste of time. Respect in a relationship is not just about words, it's about protecting your partner's dignity when no one else does. Small act of kindness and understanding can hold a family together, while ignorance can silently break it apart. True love is standing up for each other in moment of disrespect. The end. Author's note. That's it for today. I hope you all liked it. It was the requested story for one shot. I hope I didn't disappoint you. I want to ask why pathetic and weak bottom stories easily get viral but not a strong and self-respected one. Do you like to watch the weak and cry baby bottoms where they have no self-respect? So many authors made a story on this topic. The one who requested me told she wanted to watch my version of the story. So it's my version. Tell me your version. What would you do if you were at Jimin's place? Would you cry or beg for attention or leave with dignity? I want to know your version. For me, nothing is more important than self respect. I hope you all enjoyed it. We will meet soon with new story. Till then, take care of yourself. Love you all. If you like this story, then please do like, subscribe, share, and comment. I assure you that you will never gonna regret on your decision. Thanks for watching.